Welcome to another PC Sports Cards PSA Submission Reveal. This is Josh with PC Sports Cards. If this is your first time watching us, welcome to the channel. We always do reveals of orders that are coming back from PSA, orders that are going to PSA, consignment submissions, auctions ending at the on the Sunday. We have high-end auctions ending, so we put those out there also. Today, we have a very special submission, as this is our personal 245 card value submission going to PSA. If you like these types of videos, you want to hear our feedback, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the little bell next to it so you can get alerts. We post these a few times a week. And without further ado, let's get started. So we always go through other people's submissions and give advice on cards to send in. And so now we're showing you actually what we are sending in. So this is Mahomes, number to 299. So we always tell people when it's a numbered Mahomes, we're going to send it in. These pinks are like $30 raw and $200 is a PSA 10. And it breaks even as a 9. Great cards to be sending in. Obviously, I like the cards because we're sending them 38 of 99. So we have some baseball, some basketball, some football. Zion Spectra. I actually don't want to send this, but my partner wants to, so we are. You know, sometimes you disagree and, you know, whatever. It's worth sending in. Give it a shot. Sometimes it's just give it a shot. Lamar Score rookie. Silver, numbered 98 of 99. So, and the big thing that we do in our videos is we talk about the strategies that we use, but we also want you to tell us what you think of what we're sending in. Are these cards that you would send in? This Zion, for example, I think this is a 9. In general, I think this card's a 9, but it's worth sending it to protect and get that grade because it'll be easier to sell. It's got a little scratch on it, but the scratch isn't bad enough to make it worse than a 9. So sometimes it's just worth the $30 investment to know that you're not going to have to deal with a return later on. Die cut Kamara. This is numbered to 4, actually. Number 1 of 4. Got to send Kamara White Sparkles in. So we're sending a lot of football in this order, and we talked about that in our other videos. We're sending football because we're going to get this back probably the beginning of football season. So we're going to have 200 so football cards to sell right at the right exact time when these guys start getting hot. You're going to see a lot of quarterback cards. Again, this is the $30 level. We have some stuff in here that's worth more than $4.99 if it grades properly. But we decided to send it in because we think it's either a 9 or we're willing to pay the upcharge on it. So that's really our strategy. We send stuff in a little bit undervalued sometimes because we're not 100% sure we're going to get a 10. In a lot of our videos, we've recently talked about skill positions. You got Justin Jefferson purple here. Color match, number to 299. Probably not a lot of these graded. Short prints, we talked about that last time. Short prints and inserts. Nick Chubb, one of the best running backs in the game, 19 to 49, die cut. We see a lot of people sending in the non-numbered die cut. I wouldn't be sending those in of Nick Chubb, but the numbered stuff, not going to be many of them out there, so might as well get it in if we think it's got a good shot at a 10. Burrow Mosaic. Yes, there's going to be a lot of these, but the value's there, and it's a relatively easy card to grade. Brady. Got a few Luka base cards here. For $30, it's worth grading them. Would you guys be sending in Luka? Would you guys be sending in Justin Jefferson? What are you sending in right now? Zion base. Zion fast break. Obviously, you see the centering on it. I think I'm going to get a 9 on it. Again, worth it for the same exact reason as the other ones. Have a lot of Trey Silver here. What do you guys think of the moves the Hawks have made? I'm a big buyer in Trey. A lot of you guys know that. So let's talk about that. I think you got a point guard in Murray. You got another shooter in AJ Griffin. I think they're putting all the right pieces. I think they're using the Warriors model, right, to build a team. Glue guy in the middle. Got John Collins, who's a top power forward in the league. You put all that stuff together. Trae Young could be a freaking superstar. Other threats, giving him more opportunity, spreading the court more for him. I love every single move, their draft. I'm so happy that I have Trey cards right now because I just think he's getting set up for success. Low-end Brady's. Again, you're not going to see guys, you're not going to see no-name guys in our submissions, right? You may see some rookies at the end. I know we have some Sapphire Baseball going in, but we have like Shane McClanahan going in, right? Who's probably the front runner for the Cy Young so far this season. Brady, Trey. I didn't know we were sending this piece of crap in. I'm not a big Gronkowski fan. Retiring, went to U of A, not my kind of guy. Bowman. Some of these cards I didn't even know that we had. So again, this is the value submission. We're sending it in at the $30 level. We did send in 30 or 40 cards at the $50, between the $50 and the $100 level. You know, silver tops chrome refractor. Now we're on to some Herbert. Scotty Barnes, Rookie of the Year, I think. You know, there's not a lot of these in there, so it's a good card to send in. If I knew we were sending those, I forgot that we pulled those and we were going to send them. I probably would have said to send these in at the $50 level, actually, just because I'd rather get them back and not wait. Jalen Green. Evan Mobley. Josh Giddey. I don't know why we're sending in Franz Wagner. I don't know why we're sending in Moses Moody, but he's got a cool name. So some of these cards I don't think that we should be sending, but we are, and it's fine. You know, sometimes you got to fire the shot. But Robert Hassel refractor. I'd probably wait for 20 on that. Herbert. Nick Gonzalez. These are first Bowman Sky Blue, I think they're called. More Herbert. Andrew Vaughn, I'm fine sending in his first refractors. Humongous Horde. Refractor. Brady. This is another one. I think it's a 9. But you guys get the gist of what we're sending in, right? Like, we're not just telling you what to do and then not doing something similar. Refractor. We want to send in cards, and the reason that we're sending in these Phoenix cards is there's not a lot of them graded, so I think it's a good opportunity to make money. Mahomes. In an ideal world, these would be sent in at 20. I would hold a lot of the baseball back till the lower level, but we're also just sending in one big submission right now. So if you're sending in one big submission, it might make sense to just send it in at once instead of having to spread it out. I don't believe in the spread it out across different submissions theory so you don't get the same grader. I don't care. If my cards are clean, they're going to get the good grade. More numbered football. Tie-dye Mahomes. Zeke. Kaboom. 2 more Burrows, both numbered. This has huge upside. Burrow Select. Burrow Emergent. I think that the Emergents are undergraded. I looked at those, just the regular base ones, and there was a big margin there. So I think that these fast break ones have a good shot to make us a bunch of money. None of these cards are long-term holds for us. I haven't seen one card that I think we're going to hold more than getting it back and listing a fixed price or auctioning it right away. Choice Tray. 2 Prism Base Tray. Again, 245 cards that we're sending in, and we probably cut that down from 1,000. Ice. I'm hoping we get 80%, 75-80% PSA 10s. More realistically, it's going to be 60 to 65% because there's some stuff that we sent in legitimately just to get protected. Number Donruss. Zion. That's a nice looking one. Zion. Zion short print fast break. More Brady. Huge upside on these guys. Josh Allen. I know I think in the fast order we sent in a couple of field level silvers. Josh Allen, number 75. Brady red choice, or red, I'm sorry. Not numbered, but it's Brady. Refractor. These Brady rookies, I don't expect huge grades on, but again, for $30, I don't want to deal with the return on it. Like, I know that corner is white. I know that edge is white. This is going to get a 7 or an 8, but I don't care. Right, off center. Again, same thing. Don't care. We like the safety of selling the card that way. Mahomes numbered. Mahomes teal. Numbered to 175. Torkelson chrome. These, again, I'm probably waiting. If it was just me, I'd be waiting to send these in. Johnny Walker. Jordan Walker, I'm sorry. You know where my head is. Like the refractors, I'd send in, but all these other ones, I'd probably wait. I don't care about these right now. But I understand the point of sending them in to get them back. But I just don't care. To us, it's like, what's the difference at this point, I guess? Derrick Henry. Henry refract silvers. Henry base. These are good ones to be sending in right now. Faster. Minshew should be starting. Best mustache in football. Pat Tillman. This is my card, actually. Debo orange. Lou Bob. Easy money on that. Topps chrome. Tatis. Got a bunch of Tatis here. Trying to make this video a little quicker also because I'm just trying to give you the idea of what we're actually sending in. Because I don't want to be the kind of person that tells you one thing and then does something else. That's just my personality. These are numbered 99, Luis Robert rookie. Alvarez. And then we're back to some more Burrow. Lots of football here, guys. Lots of football. I remember to shut the mic off after that, after I started to choke to death. Veen, and Howard Bowman first edition. These first editions I agree with sending in now because there's just not enough. There's not a lot graded, so I'd rather get it back before the baseball season so I could beat the rush. The extra few bucks, $5 or $10 per card, is worth it, especially because we're pretty good at looking cards over. I will do a reveal of this when it comes back, whenever it happens to come back, so you guys could see how we did. A lot of this stuff, like this Bowman first and this finest that's coming up, like Mike Trout, this is the perfect example of a card that's a couple bucks, but as a 10, it's probably 50 bucks. Joe Adele, Brian Hayes, Dylan Carlson, Dominguez first Bowman, Braun rookie, Duncan rookie. No. Love when people knock on the door. I have a sign outside my door that says that I'm on the air, and people are still knocking on the door. AJ Brown. These are perfect cards to send in. AJ Brown, football player. Daniel Jones, silver. These are all, like, all this stuff we ripped. We have some select boxes that we ripped. So this is all stuff that we ripped, so it makes sense to get it graded because we know how clean it is. We're able to look it over. We're not buying it. This one's obviously off center. Bosa silver. Kyler. What's the theme here, guys? Mostly football. Mostly football and basketball, right? Some baseball mixed in. Mostly football. Devontae Adams, numbered to 5. 4 or 5. Sweet pull. I don't know if we're sending Terry McLaurin. There's probably just not a lot of these graded, and he's good. It's a good card. This is a sneaky good card there. Brady. Kyler Silver. Daniel Jones. And then we ripped some Topps Chrome Sapphire. So, Scoop, we're grading a lot of the rookies, right? Shane McClanahan. I was saying that before. Probably going to win Cy Young, so get those back. Brian Hayes. Cabrian. Jesus Sanchez. We might have the best Jesus Sanchez auto stash out there. Jesus. Shohei again. The key names: Mookie, Tatis, Soto, Joe Adele rookie. Maybe he'll turn it around. Dylan Carlson, Acuna. It's a really sick Acuna picture. And then we have some nice color. We have Patino red, Kybert Ruiz orange, Pache green auto, McClanahan auto, Cabrian auto, Carlson auto, Pusano auto, Casey Mize purple auto, and last but not least, DJ LeMahieu superfractor. So, 15 minutes, 245 cards. Do you agree or disagree with what we're sending? Let us know. Comment below. Tell us what you're thinking. And thanks so much for watching. Look forward to the next one.